Today would have been Rufus's 12th birthday. I recently saw Amos Pierce's post saying writing a thank you letter to her late dog has helped with her grieving process. And Lord knows I'm still in mine, so I thought I would give that a go. So without further ado, here is 12 things I am grateful to Rufus for. Number 1, thank you for your butt wiggles. It is categorically impossible to not smile when a 28-kilo potato on legs is Shakira-ing their booty because they're so happy to see you. Number 2, thank you for your high fives. This was the first and only trick that you ever truly mastered, but let's be honest, it's all you ever really needed. I have a soundtrack in my head of people you utterly delighted by high-fiving them in the wild. Number 3, thank you for being my social wingman. Years before my autism diagnosis, you were wingmanning my social interactions like an absolute pro. I could and can still talk to anyone like they are my best friend, as long as it's about my smushy Rufus. You have saved more traumatically awkward moments than you could ever imagine. Number 4, thank you for being my scapegoat. Before I matured enough to realize that it's okay to simply say, thanks, but I'm not feeling it today, or I'm actually feeling really overwhelmed right now. You saved me from more unwanted outings than I can possibly remember. Sorry, Rufus is unwell. I have to go now. Rufus will be getting sad at home alone. Yes, I'm that shit bitch. Number 5, thanks for being my emotional support team. I say team because Lord knows it's more than a one-man job. Yet you soldiered through holding my shit together all by yourself for most of your life. You weathered the manic episodes, the depressive episodes, the panic episodes, and what we now know were autistic meltdowns. Number 6, thank you for your prancy prance stompy stomps. The straight-legged goose step your front end used to do when you were happy to see someone or happy to see me first thing in the morning. I am not a morning person, but Lord knows if you got up at the same time as me, that little prancy prance woke me up with a huge smile and did a better job of it than any coffee ever could. Number 7, thank you for pushing me into my favorite and longest running job, dog photography. I was brand spanking new to photography when we first met in 2013, and within 2 years I was photographing dogs because I realized if I love you this much, then surely there must be other ridiculous people who love their dogs this much and want photos of them. This is now my entire business, and I would neither have ever thought of it, nor would I have received the practice it needed were you not so damn cute that I had to take a billion photos of you all the time. Number 8, thank you for Gold Coast Bulldog meetups, a place where we've met friends that we will keep forever. A group of eccentric people with their eccentric dogs who play like rhinos. Proof that there is literally a tribe for everybody. Number 9, thank you for our Instagram friends. As hard as social media has been to bear of late, with more and more of our OG friends joining you over the Rainbow Bridge every week, I am immensely grateful for this little corner of the internet that you won over with your silliness. This little group of complete strangers, absolutely beautiful human beings from literally all over the world who never met you, most of whom we've never even spoken to, yet all who have loved you from afar. All I ever wanted was for you to be as loved as possible, and I feel less suffocated knowing that as long as the internet exists, you won't be forgotten. There will be people who love you. And that is more incredible and bizarre and delightful than anything I think I've ever encountered. Number 10, thank you for the vocal stimming that is permanently ingrained in my brain. I will never see a dog stretch without saying, oh, big stretch, or see a dog yawn without saying, good yawn. I haven't said hi to a dog in a normal voice since 2013, and I'm slowly starting to notice Walter picking up on our phrases. Number 11, Thank you for being me in dog form and teaching me that I'm not as unlovable as I perhaps imagined. You had anxiety. You happily entertained yourself elsewhere at social gatherings. You had the same fainty condition. You could be terribly clever one moment and an absolute goobatron the next. You loved your friends, even if you couldn't always show it in a typical or acceptable way. You weren't very well behaved, and you were an absolute slut for bacon. Literally me in a little red and white furry coat. Yet, despite all of these traits, you were adored. As someone who was incredibly self conscious, introverted, and just odd, watching you be yourself and still be so cherished planted the seed that just maybe I could be too. Number 12, thank you for your beautiful smushy face, your big paws, your ankle wrinkles, your embarrassingly prominent butthole, for playing with Walter even when you didn't want to, your crazy's eyes, your head tilts, your weirdness, your indignation, your excitement over new beds, for lying on me in the most crushing way you possibly could, and for the ceaseless hair that I am still finding in my house 8 months later. And one for good luck. 13. Thank you for being just the best boy. I miss you with every breath. I love you and thank you.